Hey man, hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day here. You got a couple days of school left, right? You said then you're done? That's exciting. Gotta love summer vacation.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. Well, see, this team has hit a major rough patch, really struggling to find ways to win.
Oh, there's no doubt they've been in a rut, Boog. Just can't seem to put together a complete game. But it's a long season, and they just need to keep battling. They need a couple of things to break their way to get back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting in this one, Randy Johnson. And he's closing in on an incredible strikeout milestone in his career.
Well, not far away from the monumental milestone of 5,000 career punch-outs. Man, I'm sure I'm in there about 10 or 12 times.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Yeah, what you got going on in the gym?
It's softly on the ground left side. Boggs fires over to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels line. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Christian Walker.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent...
You doing something fun in June?
When he digs in at the
Or what?
You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on, but it's also...
Nice, that'll be fun. I'm sure you'll enjoy going to those. I think I might. I'm pre-thinking this game out here. So Ward's worst against righties. Klaus is worst against righties. Bailey's worst against righties. Rengifo worst against righties. Trout's better power against righties, worse contact. Solaire's worst against righties. Not by a ton, but by a little bit. Adele's worst against righties. Newman's worst against righties. Darnold's worst against righties. I mean, it's almost like their whole lineup in this game is worst against right-handed pitching. So I'm almost thinking
incredible to have a guy like that
already. My bullpen's a little short today. Like, none of these guys have full health except for Stram. But he's a lefty. And I could go long guy lefty, but I don't want to go long guy lefty. What if I go, well, that was an idea. I was thinking about maybe skipping Roger Clemens starting the next game and then going to Screwball instead. And then putting Clemens in from the bullpen with a big, a big advantage there, but he's not fully, doesn't have full energy, so I'm not sure I want to do that. Dang.
Kevin Newman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So up next, Don Baylor. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
So what do you feel bad about? Like, why do you feel bad about that?
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. Back here in Boston, and towing the slab here, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position.
Oh, was the team they're facing really good?
Tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Well, I mean, what happens? That's life, man. I mean, if baseball can teach you lessons about life, and that's a win you can learn early on. I mean, life doesn't always go your way. Things aren't always easy. You're gonna have to fight through things, and even if you lose, you gotta learn how to deal with when life throws you something that you don't want to have to deal with. How do you rebound from that? So it's a good life lesson. The only thing about being old that's good is you have wisdom and experience on things. Everything else stinks about when you get old. But that's the one thing I got is a viewpoint that you can maybe equate something small like a baseball game where maybe you lose 25-2 or something in real life, like you're actually playing the game and you get clobbered. How can you use that to help yourself be a better baseball player? How to use it to be a better person? You gotta look at it like that.
And here it comes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying over the monster and onto Lansdowne Street. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
What is that named after? I don't get the reference. Rybick? What is that?
So let's take a closer
I know Flash Gordon.
the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singing.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. On the ground to third. fires over to first. And now 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
1 ball, no strike. Red Sox already leading. Just missed. Ball, that's in. Ted Williams on deck for Boston. Anderson ready to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Got a full count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. This one popped up. Trout sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, here's Mike Trout.
Right fielder, Mike
Trout with a homer in his last game. Johnson, a tall lefty, more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Johnson back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Next offering upstairs. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of
see. I have
umpire a little bit.
That's great.
I have no idea how to pronounce that either, so don't feel bad.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Troy Ross.
So is this a play a better first baseman could have made, or is it just because Poppy's not a good first baseman? He missed it. He's over too far to the side. Maybe a better first baseman could get to that? I know, that's what I was looking at this replay for. I saw it live, I thought maybe he could have got it. It's a little higher than where his glove is. But maybe if he jumps.
And now here is Troy Gloss. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't really give my phone number out, but I have Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I have Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. Like, Caden watches a bunch of my streams. He doesn't have my number, but he follows me on Twitter. I got Twitter, I got Instagram, I got Snapchat. Facebook.
And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play.
But yeah, I usually don't get my number out. Like, this is a stream too. You never know who could be watching. Like, anybody, I can't just put my number out on a stream like this, because then you never know who could get it.
Strike one.
Yeah, TikTok is the only thing I don't have. That's more of a new generation thing, and I'm old, so I don't have TikTok.
Tying run is it first.
Us old people don't know about TikTok. We had TikTok before TikTok. We had it was called Vine, V-I-N-E, but that's dead now. We had Vine back in the day. It's kind of the same thing. I'm sure it was different, but close. It was the most similar thing to TikTok, I'd say, that we had.
That's down and in. Trout, the base runner at first with one out. Step off, throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Another move to first. And he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So,
I mean, I'm sure if
get him in the scoring position.
sure you have exams this week, or exams either the last 2 regular days of school, or you got exams after this.
And now it's Christian Walker. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
Oh, are you telling me we didn't nail him there at second base?
Sometimes you just got to do something different to generate.
I feel like I threw over twice at the end of the last at bat. Once at the start of this at bat, he does not get a good jump. Like, he's got to be dead meat here. Quick move by Tech. Not a bad throw. The ball beats him. Oh, I feel like Corona was super slow. Put the glove down and tag him. He missed the tag. He puts the ball down there. Where's your sweep tag? Now sweep it towards where his hands are going to be. Oh my goodness. I still think he's out right here. He's not on the base. Unless, it's always hard to tell in this game because you don't know what they count as on the base. Because sometimes they hover above the base. Like, maybe it looks like that oven mitt smacks the base there, even though it's not touching the base. And it's just hard to tell though, because like, for some reason on this is a great game, and I love this game. Well, like his right hand, I think they consider his right hand on the base right now, even though it's hovering above the base. See how his hand kind of slides along the base here and never actually goes on the base, except for here when it's actually in the base. So I'm not sure, like, does the oven mitt here pop up a little bit like it's on the base? Man, I don't know. But either way, I feel like he didn't get a great jump. I feel like Veritek made a solid throw. And I feel like he should be out. Like right here, you're telling me he doesn't get him out. I feel like he took the tag down in a weird spot. And then tried to tag him. Instead of just catching it and then swiping.
some offense, a little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runner at second, 2 down. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hank makes the grab, and that is that.
At least it did. At least it didn't end up costing me, I guess.
1-0. Back in Boston, and now here's the veteran DH, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
And there's a foul ball. Hard hit left side. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
And now, David Ortiz.
You should be an umpire on MLB The Show.
In for a strike, 0-1. Fouled off to the right. That one outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Just missing there. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. This one's got a
Let's
chance.
go, Poppy. Double. Okay.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Ball 1 there. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, Boggsy. This is where you've excelled this year. You've been good at runners in scoring position. Come on.
That to right.
Nope.
Trout hauls it in, 2 away. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. Hit weakly on the ground. Slings it across, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air right side. Hank makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Joe Adell.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a foul ball.
Ooh, for a second I thought that might bend back over the pesky pole.
Right through there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Slings to first. He's out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Wagner with the throw to first. Third out. Angels held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
High in the air, out to right. Trout is there. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Horner.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Honus Wagner. Grounded out his first.
I need you to call a home run for me.
And that's in for a strike. That's off the mark. Ball one. Just off the inside edge. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's way high. 3-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Ball. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball two. Check swing, called strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one is upstairs.
That's up.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Hank, the runner at first with two gone. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I almost thought I was going to get thrown out there. I feel like it was a terrible break. Like, go!
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0.
All right, man. Have a good last couple days of school here if I don't talk to you soon.
Back now at Fenway. Start of the fourth. The batter now, Kevin Newman. That one misses. 1-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Boggs under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now at the plate, Don Baylor. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
The Halos down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramirez sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
No strikes.
Two outs. Drilled out towards left center field. And it hits off the monster. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Troy Gloss getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That clips the corner. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball, that's high.
Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one back there, and it bangs off the monster. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Ward. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Ball. Man at second.
Ball outside.
outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Aaron moves towards it. Nabs it, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Fenway, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Willie Mays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now a chance for Ted Williams. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one to Walker, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now, David Ortiz doubled his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is the third out of the inning. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Johnson back to work. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-1. Walker, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and it's off the Green Monster. And that's a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner at second, nobody out. That's inside.
That's a ball. Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
1-0.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Runner on at third, one gone. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. A switch hitter batting right. A little bit high, and that is ball one. Two outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Kevin Newman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. Strikes him out with 100.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Wade Boggs.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And that one missing low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-0 down. Now this is in the air down the line. Trout sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Honus Wagner will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
There's a strike. Barrett on its second with 2 down. Pitch misses there. And a count 2-1. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. And the Red Sox lead 1. Still tied 1-1. All right, we go to Top half of inning number 6. So in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Outside low. 1-1.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Hank on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now
Next to hit, Don Baylor.
Don Baylor.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missing inside. Pitch misses, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Trout in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball, and safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner at second here, one gone. Hot shot to third. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Troy Ross.
And next for L.A., Troy Gloss.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next one is off the plate. And the count now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. No runs. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball. Inside, just missed.
3-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Manny Ramirez now at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Definitely a
1-0.
frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds.
2-0.
Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one ripped, but foul. No outs. Runner on second. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And no swing. It's ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Now on the bump, Victor Gonzalez.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
First and second. No outs. Willie Mays digging in now. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Not close, and it deflects away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And that is a big first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Ted Williams out to short. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So digging in, David Ortiz. This guy with light tower power. That one fouled off. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Slap the other way, foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings, and this one's flared. Makes the catch, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker digs in now. First pitch just misses. Strong, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A soaring shot to center. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. Gets the call. That's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mays has it sized up. And that'll do it. Angels get one with a solo homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ben Joyce.
And he's had struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Release. Stands in now and watches strike one. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And one gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one inside. Look out. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beams.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Corner up for the third time and takes ball one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and that is the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Strom back to work. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a foul. fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Down the line, and it's foul. The 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the
Kevin
shortstop
Newman.
at the plate, Kevin Newman. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Strom departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Andrew
Red
Miller
Sox.
taking over on the mound.
Number
Well, he's
30.
been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that
2-2.
really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This to third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Don Baylor.
Next to hit, Don Baylor.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Pitch misses.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one in the dirt, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's too high, ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go-ahead run on base. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Snap throw to first. Baylor back in standing. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
Home plate umpires.
Come on, man. What are you doing, umpire? That's a strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch inside, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
They caught him looking for the K. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hans Kraus.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Hans. Wagner, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. That's way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball, Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hank Aaron.
So up next, Hank Aaron. He's already homered in this game. That misses. 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Get a little frustrated with the strike zone.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's a foul ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now Manny Ramirez. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Krause, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017.
Hee-haw!
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's a strike. And that one moves his feet. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. Around first and hustling for second. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Hans Krause gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Jose Quijada gets handed the rock out of the pen,
and he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3.
Armstrong.
And that's way high. And that is ball one. just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire, and it looks like it got him upstairs. That's outside, and the count is 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Willie Mays sends it out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ted Williams, the next to hit. And there's a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Right side, hard hit. And the inning is over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. Back here in Boston. Down to third baseman, Troy Gloss. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game is going to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Lee Smith, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
He's 2 outs away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
That's out.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Eckersley, a former MVP, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the
Angels down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Red Sox by 2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work